Hey everybody, Tim the Tone Priest Taylor here, and I want to let everyone know that we did it! Mission accomplished. A couple videos ago in the how to build an electric mistress effects pedal, put out a call to action that the Tone Priest channel, we wanted to double our number of subscribers by the end of the month, and here it is, July 25th, and we have doubled the number of subscribers. We have 2 subscribers.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like
me. We are kicking butt. We are trending. I just couldn't be more happy.
That's it! That's it! That's awesome!
So, I figured we'd do a 2 subscriber celebration video. And over the past couple of months, the Tone Nun, she's been out on missionary work, so I've got the Church of the Tone Priest all to myself here. And in her absence, I kind of hooked up with some fantastic deals on the old Craigslist, and I bought a handful of amp lots.
I was 10 years old. I used to pick them up cheap, you know. I liked them because I can have a lot of them. They don't only sound the best, they look the best, they're the coolest, they're the loudest. I don't know, but bothered with anything else, really. But, well, great. Good for you, you know. I have one already.
The price could not be beat. All the stuff needs a little bit of servicing, but, you know, it'll be really quality stuff, as you'll see. So basically, this video, right now I'm cleaning up the Church of the Tone Priest. I got amps everywhere. I have more amps in my local guitar center right now. So I need to clean this stuff up before the Tone Nun returns home.
It's, Kayla, there's something I gotta tell you.
What?
And find someplace to stick all this stuff. So while I'm doing that, I'll just show off what's going on, and these will probably all be subjects of upcoming videos, so might be interesting, might not be, who knows. But so my 2 subscribers, so my mom and whoever else is out there, this is what you can look forward to. Alright, so just about all the amps that I have are in various states of disrepair. Most of the chassis have been pulled and speakers have been pulled. My kitchen table is covered in speakers and reverb tanks, but I'll show you what's going on. You can imagine what it'll look like in its completed condition. Right here we have an Ampeg Gemini I cabinet. Alright, let's take a look at the back. Here we are in the back of the Ampeg Gemini I cabinet. She's in real good shape. The Tolex is nearly flawless. I mean, the wood, this is in real nice shape. This will be a good one. See if we can get a shot of the tube chart.
Oh!
Tube chart. Can you read the tube chart? There you go. Tubes, tubes, and more tubes. And where to locate them. And on the desk, I've got the chassis, so let's take a look at that. Okay, here's the chassis of the Gemini I. She's not in too bad a condition. A little bit of corrosion and rust and stuff. You know, she'll be nice when she's all done. Get the reflection of the simple green bottle in there, so yeah, the chrome's doing its work. Here's a gut shot. Looks to be unmolested by human hands, which is always a good sign. Yeah, those electrolytics are going to have to be replaced. The cardboard ones, anyways. Maybe the molded ones might be okay, but we'll check them out. I'll get her fired up at some point. See how she's doing. Let me flip this over for you. See the business end. Here we are on the business end of the Ampeg Gemini I. So yeah, not in bad shape. This will be a nice one. I might have to keep this one as a shot of my iced tea.
Nothing tastes better than a Snapple after an intense workout.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that one. Next up, we got ourselves a little Univox stack. Got a head and a cabinet with two 12-inch Jensens, I believe. We'll find out in a second when I turn it around. While I got this up here, let's take a look at the controls. Bright, normal, volume, tone, reverb, speed, intensity. It's got all the usuals. You get extra volume, extra tone, get a little square indicator light. I'm assuming it's an indicator light. They didn't tell us what this light does, so who knows what that's for. But anyway, yeah, this cab I've been using off and on, and it sounds phenomenal. I love it. All right, let's take a look at the back side. All right, here's the back of the Univox. Yeah, it's got a million screws. I'm not pulling that off again, but trust me, yeah, it's got a couple of nice Jensens in there. They sound awesome. I love this cab. Let me pull the chassis out, and then we'll take a look at that on the bench. Here we are with the chassis of the Univox on my bench. It's a decent-sized power transformer. Output transformer looks very respectable. We got a bunch of tubes. Circuit board design, but it looks like an old-school circuit board with, you know, heavy copper traces and stuff. So no problems there. We don't mind circuit boards. Take a look at that. So yeah, she's purty. She'll be purty when she's working. Let me flip her over and we'll take a look at the business end.
That's what she said.
Alright, here is a gut shot of the Univox. I should probably get the model name, huh? It has no model name, so it's a Univox. Yeah, but very clean. Well, not the wiring. The wiring, well, circuit board's clean. Wiring, these wires are, it's like 22, 24 gauge wire. Yeah. Not the best, not the worst, but I think she'll be pretty nice when she's done. Is anyone getting motion sick from this?
That was close, but I'm okay.
But, oh, we get a little bias pot there. Yeah, it's a very respectable amp, I think it'll be. But, get to it when we get to it. And when we get to it, it'll be gotten to. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we have a twofer. I'll show you the cabinets. I will show you the cabinets, and then I will show you the chassis separately. We have an Ampeg V3, I believe it is, 1x12, followed by a Music Man 11265. Very cool, very cool. Both in very good condition. The cabinets are anyway. We'll see the chassis in a second. Let me spin these around. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in the up the back side here because they're both completely black, but yeah, you've seen a speaker cabinet, you've seen one, you've seen them all. But that's the Music Man on top here. We have a tube chart. Let's take a look. Oop, shadows. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Can you read that? No, you don't need that. You'll see the chassis in a second. Hang on. Here's the chassis of the Ampeg V3. The little research that I did said this is supposed to be like a clone of a JCM 800. Nothing wrong with that. Millions of rock fans can't be wrong. So there's that. We got circuit board design, which is fine. You know, most Marshalls, all but the very earliest Marshalls, were circuit board design. Yeah, it looks like decent wiring in there. Yeah, this looks to be a very nice amp. I'm kind of excited about this one. I'll show you why in a second. Let me flip her over. Take a look up her jacksie. Alright, the business end of the Ampeg V3. Very cool, very cool. Look at that black capacitor. Black can capacitor. One of those crappy blue ones they use on the Marshalls. This thing is super heavy. Look at the transformers on this thing. This amp is gonna be a beast. Yeah, and this is that's what came with these. So, yeah, it was $100 I didn't need. I don't know how that happens. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, we'll when we get this one built up, we'll hook her up with some nice new tubes, probably a couple of KT66s, you know, maybe we'll beef it up a little bit and have some fun. Maybe we'll throw a couple of KT150s in here and see what happens. Oh, there's another black capacitor. Once you go black, you never go back. Am I right?
Say no more now, what I mean, nudge, nudge.
Oh, and you already saw all this crap, so, yeah, very nice, very nice. This thing is a beast. Look at that output transformer. Are you kidding me? This thing is a monster. This guy might go to the head of the pack. I mean, even the choke is bigger than the output transformer on a friggin', whatchamacallit, Princeton. Or a Deluxe. Monstrous. Love it. Can't wait. Alright, let's take a look at the Music Man. Also very impressive. Alright, here we have, if we can get the lighting to work, there we go. Focus. The chassis for the Music Man 112, 65, whatever they call it. What do they call it here? Music Man. Music Man. That's all you need to know. Look at that. Deep and normal. We go deep around here, baby.
Force it in as deep as you can.
Deep. You know, look at that. Bunch of controls. Very similar. Yeah, I don't want to be too bright. Very similar to the amplifier that Eric Clapton used on the cocaine shit, whatever. But I mean, his judgment was obviously suspect at that time. But, you know, let's take a look at the guts. Another circuit board one. But, you know, easy to see where all the traces go as far as circuit board stuff is concerned. Looks pretty solid from here. I don't think there's going to be much work that needs to go on. Wiring's very clean. And she looks nice, right? Right? And get the Goodyear blimp cam view. Let's take a look at the back. Get some more knobs and switches and foot switches and tremolo switches and speaker switches and plugs and switches. Yeah, very respectable iron. A little rusty, but we won't let that stop us. Now a little choke. And did we already look at the? Oh, that's the output transformer. Look at that. Yeah, very respectable power transformer. Should be very nice. So, looking forward to this one as well. All right, let's see what we got in the rectory. Oh shit! Shit's getting serious now.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
What could this be? What could this be? Goodyear blimp mode. Well, this would be the head cabinet of, put you over here, this bad boy right here. What is it? What is it? What is it? It is, let me turn it around for you, Silverface, Fender, normal, bright, vibrato. Bam! No messing around here. I believe it's a 68 Bandmaster. Silverface Bandmaster. What the heck is the... I already did the research, but I forget off the top of my head. It's one of the good ones. It's not a black face. It'd be very easy to put it back to black face. But it's like the first step over into Silverface circuitry. So it arguably it's better because all they did was add a couple of capacitors in the output stage to, from my understanding, make it a little more stable and to avoid any oscillation in your output tube. So all that shit sounds good to me. So yeah, this guy's going ahead of the class for sure. But again, looks like she was unmolested by human hands. Negative. Negative. Blue molded caps. Focus. Come on, focus. Whoop. Looks like she was wired by Leo himself. Oh, we got a little bit of human intervention here, I think. But yeah, this will be fun. Can't wait. Something else to look forward to. Hang tight, there's more. Alright, now we're entering the acoustic portion of today's program. Gotta be careful, all the tubes are installed. This amp is functioning. This is an acoustic model something or other. Acoustic Model 160. It's got 4 6L6s back here. Bunch of other stuff. Look at that Amperex. Only the best around here.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right? And he springs this serious gourmet shit on us.
Ginormous. I don't know if you can see that. My hand's in the way. Absolutely ginormous power transformer and output transformer. I mean, that thing is bigger than an ironworker's lunchbox right there. The little research I did, this was like, they were impressed by the Boogie Mark series amplifiers, so this was, I don't know that it's a clone, but that's what they were aiming for. Let me see if I can put this down without breaking anything. She's rugged. She'll live. There's the back side, yeah. It's got a fuse and then a spare fuse, but the real fuse is missing. Looked inside, looks like they, whatever, threw away the real fuse, wired up the spare fuse, but she works. Might fire this guy up a little later. And I will do this by hand, hopefully without breaking it again. So we can get a gut shot. Yeah, it's a little dirty inside. Circuit board. But, it's a very impressive amplifier. Sounds great. Sounds great. I had it fired up through that Univox cab, and yeah. This is a keeper. Oh no, it's a seller, but it's a keeper for somebody. Sure. So that's a fun one. I'll go one more acoustic. Hang tight. Alright, next up on the bench. Sorry, I'm a little winded. This thing is heavier than a Laney stack. Acoustic Model 165 1x12 combo. Look at this beautiful piece of furniture. I mean, she is just gorgeous. Let me get the light. Finger jointed, routed, drilled, milled, polished, sanded, honed. This thing is like Ethan Allen's friggin' armoire. She's just beautiful. Very similar to the head we were just looking at. Looks to be like their version of a Mesa Mark. It's got the EQ and has a couple of modes. Has 60 watt mode, 100 watt mode. Here, check it out. Clean channel, distorted channel. Got reverb, all the usuals. But a very good sounding amp. It does need a new speaker though. This speaker, well, you'll see when I whip it around. Hold on. Yeah, so this is a speaker. So yeah, Fender's really great at a lot of things, but anytime they slap a sticker on the back of a speaker, that's usually not the sign of a awesome sounding speaker. So I think in an upcoming video, we're going to whip this speaker out and throw in the Eminence. I forget if it's a Patriot or a Red, White, and Blues. We'll swap that out and see if that improves the tone so that we may obey Commandment 1, thou shalt not have shitty tone. Yeah, there's the juice right there. And yeah, that's kind of interesting. They're trying to copy a Mesa, and it's got 4 Mesa tubes, so I don't know what the story is with that. Again, giant transformers. This thing is a total beast. Again, all these amps have been sitting for like 20, 30 years in a basement, and they all need to be serviced. But we'll go through them one at a time. Fine tooth comb. You know, change all the electrolytics, change the power plugs, change whatever else may need to be serviced. But yeah, this guy is just beautiful. I mean, it's not something you want to gig with because it weighs like 16 metric tons. But for like a studio amp or an amp in your living room that the wife won't, you know, divorce you over, this is the one. So, alright, so look forward to a couple more. Hang tight. Alright, up on the bench now is a Tweed. Look at that. Tweed. Supro Golden Holiday. How cool is this, right? Chassis out. I'll show you in a second. It's in real good shape, especially for a Tweed amp. It needs to be clean, but take a look at the back. Tweed. A couple of, I don't even know what those are. Those are asymmetrical speakers. Non-circulator. 550-20, 550-19. Does that mean anything to anybody? Codes down there. Does that mean anything to anybody? 285-51-9. Would that be like almost the end of 59? Made by company 285. Who's that, Rola or someone like that? Don't know. Got some spider webs. Probably ancient as well. Wow, look at that. You get the transformer right there. Bam! Not messing around. That's how they did things back in the day. Alright, let's take a look at the chassis. Let me flip this over. Tweed. Here's the chassis for the Supro Golden Holiday. In desperate need. Oh! Desperate need of cleaning, but look at that. Black tubes. We love our black tubes around here.
Out of me, out of me.
We love them. Can't get enough of them. Very respectable transformer for this little amp. Unfortunately, got some paint peelage here. Looks like what's there will, remain for a few more decades, but what's gone is gone forever. Not sure what to do about that. But we'll worry about that when that happens. I love these old switches. They just have the coolest feel and look. They're like Art Deco switches. That white indicator light, or we don't know what the light does because it doesn't say indicator under it, but we have a white light. We have a fuse. Turn this way. I don't know what happens when you turn it that way, but something happens. Where are we? Is it blown? Is it blown? Is it blown? Can't tell through the viewfinder. The previous owner said that this amp was good to go, and you can just plug it in, and should fire right up. Come on, fuse. Hang tight. There we go. That's a two-handed operation. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with the statement that this thing is ready to just plug in and go. First of all, this friggin' lamp cord. Second of all, so yeah, and that's obviously not original. Yeah, no, this sucker's not ready to go, but she looks to be fairly simple. I know people who don't work on amps were like, that's simple? What is that mess? Looks like a friggin' ferret's nest to me. But, well, I should qualify that. This would have been fairly simple if this was unmolested by human hands, but, I don't know, maybe we'll just start from scratch. But, yeah, this should be very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, I have one more. Save the best for last. Hang tight. Okay, the last amp for today's video is an Airline made by Valco Deluxe Professional. Look at that, it's so shiny you can see my big fat gut right in the chrome there. Anyway, model, what model is this? Model 629017A. You can plug your bass, your guitar,
because it's got a dragon coming out of the sky or whatever,
or your accordion
or a binder
into this amplifier. So multi-purpose here. Focus. You can do it, camera. I know you can do it. Focus. Come on. There we go. Well, I guess we'll have to do it this way. Very, very, very cool. Made by Valco. Valco, I believe, was a Chicago amplifier company. They made amplifiers for all sorts of companies. So your Supros, Airline, obviously. I could be wrong about this, double check me, but like Gretsch and Rickenbacker and Basically, if it wasn't Fender or Marshall, it was probably made by Valco back in the day. Very great condition. It's got like this ostrich skin Tolex. It's got a pinstripe on it. The grill is in perfect condition. I mean, Jimmy Page making Led Zeppelin 1 used a Valco Thunderbolt. And Jimmy Page wishes that he had this amplifier, because that album would have sounded even more incredible with this amplifier. Alright, let me flip this sucker around. Alright, hopefully, yeah, you can see in there. There's plenty of light. We've got a 212. Jensens special design speakers. Ginormous transformer right there. Got another one back there. Got another one over here. Got 6 tubes. 6 power tubes. And up here we got a giant row of uncountable number of preamp tubes.
Billions and billions and...
Chassis is looking a little rough, a little rusty. I guess that's par for the course for these Valcos. And the reverb tank is complete shit. It's made of cardboard. But, basically a Kleenex box. But even so, that's still in good condition. So, baffle board is particle board, but the rest of the cabinet is that nice plywood. So this is going to be one hell of an amplifier. This will probably not be for sale ever. This will be going to the Tone Priest's grandchildren. So, yeah. This one will be a good one. Probably not in the near future, but in the somewhat distant future, this sucker is getting fixed. And we will be blasting out good times, bad times at max volume for every neighbor to hear. So there you have it. I want to thank my 2 subscribers. If you're watching this video, you're not a subscriber, hey, we have a new goal. 5 subscribers by the end of the month. You know we can do it. I'm just looking forward to that sweet, sweet YouTube ad revenue.
All right, boys, fire her up. Now to take a minute for it to get going.
We need to build a new church. Church of the Tone Priests. Thou shalt not have sucky tone. Oop, pizza box is on the floor. Yeah, I'm cleaning out the church right now. Finger in the boom. Alright, I got into this video because this production's going to hell. Alright, keep on rocking in the free world. And we'll see you next time in the Church of the Tone Priest.
Done.